Hello and welcome to another one of my quick little live streams. I do these little live streams occasionally when there's just something quick I want to show you. And like I've said before, I don't have the Wi-Fi down here in my studio. I like to keep my studio internet free so I have no distractions and things. So these are just quick live streams that I do on my phone using my mobile data. So that's why I keep them quite short and sweet. So this morning, every morning on a Wednesday, I teach in my studio. I have a few ladies that come every week and we do different things every week. This week, we've been looking at very simple still life compositions. And I just wanted to share this with you. This was a little demonstration that I did whilst the ladies were here of just one apple and this plate. The plate isn't as successful as the apple. I'm happier with the apple than I am with the plate. But it was just a very quick little demonstration piece, but wanted to show you how it worked out and really to say that it's best to keep still life simple with the composition. When I say keeping it simple, I don't mean simple drawing and simple painting and not an addition of lots of colour and light and things. I mean a simple composition. So the table, you'll see I've got the angles here going up, so it's pointing towards the apple. The apple itself, I've got about a third of the way across the picture and a third of the way down this central point here. So keeping a composition where it's, you know, the focus of the picture is a third of the way down and a third of the way across, keeping to that simple rule of thirds. And also this line of the table is pointing towards the apple as well. So the background and the table were completely imaginary. I just did this on my workbench in here, but all the colours in there are totally imaginary. And I took the colours from the apple and put them into the background. So into the background there, I've put the yellows and the greens and the reds that I've seen in the apple. And on the table, although I've done the table blue underneath, I've also put the colours on top of the apple and the dish to try and unify the whole thing. But the main point of it was that you don't need lots of objects, just two objects to make a nice little composition, and then just spend your time looking at the colour and the light rather than doing lots and lots of detail with lots and lots of objects that can make it very cluttered and fussy. Make it a study of light and colour when you're doing a little still life at home. Just pick a lemon, an apple, anything that's around the kitchen, an onion, pop it in front of you, put it on a white sheet of paper so that the shadows show up as well. So if you pop your object on something that's white, with different light sources, you're going to get different shadows, and make it a good observational drawing or painting, just looking at where those shadows lie and where they overlap and where your highlights are. Okay, so let me know if you have a go at doing some little still lifes like this. This is only very tiny, you can see by the size of my hand here. It's just on a little rough piece of paper, very tiny little drawing, but I quite enjoyed doing it whilst the ladies were here this morning. And I quite like the way it's worked out with the colours in the background, matching those in the apple. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow afternoon with my next video, and I'm trying to wrap my brain to think what it's about, and I can't remember. So we'll find out tomorrow afternoon, won't we? And then my next video on Monday I've just been doing now, and that is looking at drawing a gourd. So again, another still life, but that will be with a gourd, because of course at this time of year there's loads of gourds and pumpkins and things around in the shops. And in fact an apple's quite autumnal, especially this apple with a nice reds and greens, and there's so many colours in this apple that it can really, you know, keep you painting for hours and hours looking at all those different colours and shapes that you see in there. So yes, I'll see you again tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, and enjoy your painting until then. Thanks for watching, and bye bye for now.